Summer is officially upon us, and July 4th is right around the corner, so we know a lot of people are getting excited about spending the holiday at the theme parks. Joining us now is Michelle Atwood of the Main Street Mouse. Hey there, Michelle.
Hey Marlisa, how are you?
I'm doing good. Listen, 4th of July is always an exciting time for a lot of people. For people who might be planning on going to the parks, what is it that they need to know? What's going on at the parks this year?
Okay, well, you have some options here if we're going the Disney route. So
Okay.
every year Magic Kingdom does their parties, their festivities on July 3rd and 4th. So you can go either night. They do Disney Celebrates America fireworks, which is like a 360 fireworks so that you can see them from all over the park, across the lagoon, and you can actually see them from the Contemporary Resort too if you don't want to get right in the park.
Mhm.
And they do that at 9:20 on July 3rd and 4th. But also, they have dance parties throughout the day. And then at night, they have a big like DJ dance party at the castle stage, which I absolutely love. Epcot also is in on the festivities. So they do their own stuff over there, and it's also the 3rd and 4th. But if their show is at 9 o'clock, they have something in addition to Luminous, the new show that debuted this year. They have like an after part, especially for the 4th of July. And speaking of specialty food, if you are going to Magic Kingdom and you're going to be on the monorail loop, the Contemporary Resort and the Grand Floridian have the 4th of July cheesecake, which sounds wonderful. And something called a red, white, and brownie, which is a special red velvet brownie for those 2 days for 4th of July.
Hmm.
And also, if you would rather go to Universal, we have that covered too, because Universal is also having the same type of thing. They're doing dance parties, they have music at their main stage, and in addition to their nighttime show, they are also doing a special presentation, like a pyrotechnic thing at 10 o'clock for 4th of July.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So plenty to choose from. We love
Yes.
options.
Yes.
Okay, speaking of options here, we recently learned that Disney's updating the features of their line skipping passes. Going into effect, I believe it's July 24th, there are going to be changes to the Genie Plus and the Lightning Lane passes. I know a lot of people have been talking about this. What are people saying?
Well, I think it's kind of a mixed bag right now because people were getting used to Genie Plus finally, and now they are basically going back to the old Fast Pass system, but it's a paid system now.
Okay, break this down for us.
Okay, I'm gonna try my best. All right, so instead of getting up at 7 a.m. like you would normally do for Genie Plus, there's two options. There's the Lightning Lane Multi-Pass, which you can book 7 days in advance, and you don't have to get up at the crack of dawn on your vacation. And that is for resort guests. For other ticket holders, you can reserve your attractions, what you want to go on, 3 days in advance. But people, it's going to vary in price by, seasons, if it's a busy time, if it's not.
Right.
But then the single pass, the Lightning Lane single pass is kind of like a separate ticket thing. If you want to pay to go on like the bigger rides, and you maybe didn't get your pass for the day, you can pay to go on like Tiana's Guardians of the Galaxy, the top tier rides. Because now this is a tiered system, so you get one choice from tier 1 and 2 choices from tier 2. And tier 1 is going to be your bigger rides, like I just spoke about. And then there's a backup. You can do single pass if you don't get that choice. But and then 2 from tier 2 would be like Haunted Mansion, Pirates, things like that. So it's giving people more ability to plan and to be able to, supposed to make it easier, but you do have people that miss the old way of doing things where you would just go up to the ride, there'd be a kiosk, you get your time to come back, easy peasy. So people are, conflicted because some don't want to spend their whole day planning or, having their day completely mapped out for them.
Right.
But for those that do, this is a great system. And you always have that option to use the standby line if you don't want to do the pay to play type of program.
So do these changes seem like they're pretty permanent, or do you think this could be just a test run?
Well, Genie Plus didn't go over so well. So I think that this is maybe their solution because because it's so similar to the old program. So if I were to guess, I would say as long as everything goes smoothly, that this one is going to stay. But who knows?
Who knows? But only time will tell, right?
Right. But for now, this is what they're rolling out, and this is what we're going with.
Okay, listen, before I let you go, for anyone who may need more information or want to find out more about what we've just been talking about, where can they find you online?
You can go to themainstreetmouse.com. I have all this information there, and you can also go to all social media channels at The Main Street Mouse.
Perfect. Michelle Atwood, thank you so much. Always a pleasure catching up with you.
Thanks, Marlisa.